Good morning. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. It's Wednesday, hump day. We're in the middle of the week. It started raining here again. We had a reprieve for 3 days, but it's raining again. It's all right. It's not actually raining right now. I just changed the name of the group, Psychic Cafe Club. It's called now, and it's on Facebook. There's the new link for it as well. We've got a proper link for it. Group Psychic Cafe Club. Makes it easy to find. So join us if you're not in there already. I just put the link to it in the live chat. If you're watching the replay on Facebook, find Psychic Cafe Club and join us. That's where we stay in touch when we're not doing this live. So I'm going to do some channeling for the collective this morning. And also, I'm going to do some private now. I'm going to do some public reads, some mini reads too. So if you're interested in a mini read, you can get one of those if you want. Just check out that pinned comment. The comment that's pinned up top of the live chat tells you how to do it. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in there, which is my preferred method, but you can use Super Chat or Super Sticker here on YouTube. If you've got a question for your higher self, put a capital Q at the start of your comment just so I can find it more easily. Hey Connie, how are you? You good? Hi Jamie. Afternoon for you, is it? Morning. I've got something exciting this morning. Hey Timothy. I've got some new cards. I got some new decks. I got this one, the Love Story Oracle cards. That's exciting. And I got this one, the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. So that's exciting too. I've had a bit of a play around with this one. It's got blank cards in it. I didn't realize I shuffled them all in. So sometimes it comes up a blank. But I've not played with this one yet because this one arrived yesterday. Nice box, huh? So I'm going to have to add this to here and then maybe get rid of these Island Time Wellness ones because, well, not get rid of them, but put them in my big stashy boxy thingy. And YouTube just told me that I've reached 1 million views per month now. In the last month, I got 1 million views on my YouTube channel. How cool is that? 1 million. I don't know whether I've done 1 million things before. Hey, Mandy. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Christine. So, new cards. And what else? I had another party on Monday night. I've got a social life now. I didn't have one before. Yeah, the cards. I like the love story ones. I'll show you anyway soon. Let's get some cards out first, though. Oh, you got an interview, Connie. Excellent. Sounds good. Thank you, Maria. I did get 1 million something before. I remember it. I remember seeing 1M on my YouTube channel before. I don't know what that was. Minutes, I think it was. I think it was viewed minutes. But 1 million views on my channel in a month. Isn't that cool? Yeah. 1 million. Whoa. That's a big number. Maybe one day I'll get 1 million subscribers. Hey, Kate. So yeah, I changed the name of our Facebook group to Psychic Cafe Club. And it's got a new link to it as well. Makes it easy to find there. Facebook.com/group/Psychic Cafe Club. You made $1 million before you retired. It's good to reach 1 million, isn't it? Yeah. It kind of blows your mind a little bit when you think about it. You know, it's just like me sitting in my room doing these videos, reaching 1 million people. Well, it's not 1 million people, because some of you watch millions of my videos every month, right? Not millions, but, you know. I watch a lot of my videos. What have we got going on today? Transcending something. Hello, Friday night karaoke. Transcending something. Okay, I think the guys are going to get us to do some work today. Inner work. To transcend something, maybe. So, yeah, we had another barbecue on Monday night. Oh, it's a fun time we're having right now. Because one of our friends has left the island for a week. So we had a party. We're having a party when she comes back as well. Good times. Expression. We need to speak something. Need to speak something out. Brown cards today. Okay, well, let's get some new cards out. No, I'll do the Goddess Love one first and then get the new cards out. No, I won't do the Goddess Love ones this time. I'll just do the new cards. So, Love Story Oracle cards. They're really cute. It's got a nice box where it's got a magnet thing on it. And it's all purple and like, it's beautiful. Look. Purple box. All my cards are purple. My new cards are purple. And it's got a little booklet with it. And has anyone seen these cards before? That's the back and the purple on the side too. How cute. So I'll get one out for us today. Differences. And I'll read it out of the book as well. Got some cute, I mean, that one's not like amazing, but they've got some really cute pictures on it. Flirt. Influence. This one's not good. This is the first card that came out for me. Someone's influencing my person. Spark. They're kind of nice, eh? I like them. Yeah, I'd never seen them before. That's why I got them. You know, I like the different decks. They speak to me. Still waiting for my $300 deck. It was $200, but $100 postage. But it's discontinued and I want it. There's another love deck. So I paid it. Differences. Differences and disagreements happen in relationships, no matter how hard we try to avoid them. This card may indicate a disagreement between two people, an argument, or a difference in opinion. The heat in this relationship may have fizzled out or the partners have grown apart. It may feel hopeless to reconcile. But all hope is not lost. This may be a temporary situation. Some obstacles are unavoidable and can even offer lessons in the relationship that make it stronger. And in some situations, these lessons are meant to be applied in your future relationships. Don't jump to conclusions. Get clarity before placing blame. Evaluate if your ego is dominating the situation. It's for you to decide if you should stand your ground or see their point of view. This card can also mean that two people in question are not compatible. It's sometimes that. Trust your intuition. You see, I've noticed that a lot. Incompatibilities. You know, feelings can be there, but incompatibilities, it's not really going to last. Trust your intuition. If a relationship feels harder than it should, it may be time to explore new options. Questions to ask are, what differences or disagreement are you experiencing right now? None. Does this feel like it can be repaired? What resolution do you want to see in this situation? What lesson can you learn from this situation? Right. Hey, Penny. So, guys want to talk to us about this, differences in relationships, maybe differences that we're not noticing. Oh, you know what I could do? So they've got blank cards and cards with things on them, and I'm supposed to write stuff on the blank cards. I might go through this deck and write stuff on those cards and then replace these two with this and this with the Moonology. I think I'm going to do that. But I need to do the blank ones first. Or just take the blank ones out and then I'll do that later. So I'll show you all the cards. We've got Freedom. We've got Soul Connection. Because these are really nice cards. Support. Regret. True Love. How cute is that? A real heart with music coming out of it. Patience. Oh no. Shall I throw that one away? Healing. We like that. Caution. Wow. These are better. These are better than those cards. Island Time Wellness. What does that say? Romance. Codependency. Spark. These are useful cards. Daydream. Someone's all in the head. Blank. Effort. Guarded. Friendship. Confusion. Spy. Well, that's a good one. Balance. Forgiveness. Gifts. Rejection. Oh no. Influence. We've seen that one already. Mystery. Passion. Trust. Hope. This one came out for me too. Fun. Blank, blank. Self-worth. Commitment. Control. Oh. Flirt. Communication. Yeah, this is pretty pretty, isn't it? Colors are beautiful. Strings. Heartbreak. Oh. Fear. Maturity. Oh my good. Open up. Self-love. Chemistry. Memories. Family. Oh, cute. Respect. Blank and security. So we've got some blankies. Blanky. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blank cards in there. What shall I write on them? We might need a soulmate twin flame card. I don't know. I think I'll use them for a while and then I think I'll figure out what's missing for me as a reader, you know? And add them to it. But I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to do it. Along with Moonology manifestation. So let's get rid of these Moonologies. I'm not getting rid of them. I'm just putting them in my box, which is really full now. Okay. Let's sort stuff out. And these ones, I like all the cards, but wow. And these ones, let's stick those over there. Because these are bigger decks, so let's give them more space. Moonology. Do you want to look at Moonology? This is the new Moonology deck. Moonology manifestations. Christine, your ex-boyfriend's coming over. Oh, you know all the differences. What's his haircut? He's complaining about everything. Yeah. Just tell him straight away. So this has got a guidebook too. I've not looked at it yet, but we're going to now because I'm going to pull a card from it. And it's similar to the other Moonology deck. So it's got like, you know, full moon in Capricorn and full moon in Aquarius and all of that. Let's do a shuffle. Full moon in Taurus. It's the one we just had. Detoxify. How interesting. It's given us the full moon we just had. And it's detoxify. Maybe we've still got some energy going on around that. So we've got transcendence, expression, differences in relationship, and the full moon in Taurus. I'm going to read that one out. The full moon in Taurus. Oh, well, how do I find them? In this book. Full moon. Guess they'll be in order. Yes, they are. New moons, full moons. Full moon in Taurus, detoxify. And it's nice having the proper cards as well instead of just the China ones, the rip-offs. Small decks. You need a detox to restore equilibrium to your situation. Perhaps you've been obsessing and are falling into a negative headspace. Whatever the case, you need to release any dramas, possessiveness, and stubbornness to free up everything. Digging your heels in won't help, and neither will allowing yourself to be mean. It could be a spiritual, emotional or physical detox that's called for. Manifesting balance. Find a balance between what your heart wants and what's the practical next step to take. Your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally. This might not be easy, but it'll boost your manifesting ability far more than if you're over emotional and therefore out of alignment. Oh, a manifesting ritual for cleansing. Add Llewllyn essential oil to your diffuser. I love that oil. It's one of my favorites. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Call in Hathor, the goddess of love, joy, among other things. Feel Hathor empowering you to clear away your negativity and fill yourself up with self-love and love for others. A manifestation affirmation. I express love and love comes back to me. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Taurus on a Friday, Venus day, or during Venus hour. See page 16, it says. Well, I'm going to have to look at page 16. When's Venus hour? When is Venus hour? Well, I'm Taurus, so I've got, Venus in my chart. Friday and planetary hours. To work out the planetary hours for any given day, you need to calculate the length of time between sunrise and sunset. Turn the number into minutes and divide it by 12. This is the length of each daytime planetary hour on that day. Well, 6 till 6 here, so it's an hour each. The planet ruling the day of the week also rules the first hour of daylight on any given day, right? So today, Wednesday, is Gemini and Virgo. It's got two. Oh wait, Gemini and Virgo. No, Wednesday, Mercury. It's quite complex, you reckon? Yes, it is. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Oh, it's two. Let's start with Gemini. I don't know. Well, it's Mercury is the first hour, 1, and now it's 7 a.m., so 6 is Mercury. Moon is 8 o'clock here. Saturn 9, Jupiter 10, Mars 11, Sun 12, Venus 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock this afternoon for me is Venus hour. That's confusing. Anyway. Putting your Christmas tree up already. Wild. Ex-wife. Yeah. Well, what a relief. So, full moon in Taurus. Interesting, it's kind of similar messages there. So let's leave these out here as well. Looks better, doesn't it? New cards, yay. Does anyone want a mini read before I get going on the tarot cards? Oh, yours went without a hitch. That's good, Mandy. Excellent. Divorces. Party time. Divorce party time. Okay, let's do this tarot. If anyone wants a mini read, then just check out that pinned comment at the top of the live chat. It tells you it's by donation. There's a PayPal link in there. You can also use Super Chat, Super Sticker if you want. PayPal is my preferred method, but up to you. Sometimes it's easier just to do it in here. And if you've got a question for your higher self, put a capital Q at the start of your comments so that I can find it amongst the chat more easily. So it gets busy in here. What have we got? Ooh. Whee, her again. Started out with him. Don't like him. He's a devil. Llamas. Thanks, Maria. Oh. Thanks, Jessica. Why have we got the devil out? This is a lot of negative energy. No wonder we've got transcendence. So the guides want to help us out with something today. Something to do with communication. Speaking up about something. Detoxifying something. Differences in relationships. Or how we're kind of fooling ourselves within relationships. And then the devil came out. So let's read him out. Llamas. Here he is. The first of the 3 harvest festivals, Llamas, recognizes the sacrifice of the Oak King to feed the earth. The Holly King begins his reign as father and protector. Thankfulness for the first harvest, represented symbolically by loaves of bread and acknowledging that everything has a price, are important aspects of this holiday. Everything has a price. Yeah, everything has a price. There's always something to get rid of. I thought that was chicken. There's always something to get rid of, right? Everything has a price. We've always got to let something go before we can gain something. Like a divorce, before we can have another relationship. I have my ex-husband's name, but my maiden name is Hayes, and I married a Hay. It's actually much easier to be Hay than Hayes, and I'm not that much connected with my birth family anyway to want to carry that name anyway. But when I came across a couple of guys in Australia who thought that that was a big problem. They were like, how can you expect someone to want to be with you if you've got someone else's name? It didn't bother me. I mean, it just doesn't bother me at all. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I get that you need to be divorced. That's pretty important. It's an energetic thing, you know? It's not about the piece of paper. It's an energetic thing. To close it off. When I was with Jared, he hadn't got divorced. And I said, like, why haven't you got divorced? They've been broken up for a long time. Why haven't you got divorced? He said, well, she said she was going to do it. I said, you know, like, how long ago was that? Like, years. You know, she's not going to do it. You need to do it yourself. It's like, well, she said she was going to do it. I'm like, but she's not, has she? So he did it. So much better. Free yourselves. But there's other things to let go of as well. While pagans are grateful for the harvest, they know that it comes with a price, the eventual death of the god and the coming of the darkness. As the end of the growing season draws closer, there's an air of celebration and wild abandon. I feel it. Celebration and wild abandon, that's been us for the last few weeks, me and my friends. It's been so much fun. Games are played, wagers made, and bread and beer enjoyed. Fish, mostly. Fish, oysters, fish cakes, and beer, yes, and whiskey. The devil card is often associated with the god Pan, and hence is an appropriate match for this holiday. Although the beverage of choice is more often made of grain than grapes, there is almost an eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die sensibility. There's utter enjoyment without thinking about putting anything by for the future. Enjoyment of the physical world, indulgence, or perhaps overindulgence. Taking chances that may pay off or taking risks with too high a price. There we go. Taking risks with too high a price. Hey, Arabella. The name doesn't bother you, it's just a name, right? Because we take our father's name anyway. Well, generally, I don't know. Take our mother's name too. When we're born, we've already got someone else's name. He waited 11 years. That's a long time, Timothy. You have your ex-husband's name. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think too, Connie. And I didn't want to change mine because my children are called that. And that would be weird. We were in another country to be called a different name than my children. Nah. You went back to your maiden name, Christine. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just up to us. We can call ourselves something new if you want. Yours was 8 years. Wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jessica, you're right. That's what it was for me, really. That and Hay is way easier. I was Heyes before, which I always had to spell. Hay, Hay, so much easier. So much easier. And then once I started my business, I probably won't change my name again. Not for my, this will be my professional name. I'll just keep it Hay. If I change my name again, if I get married, I won't be using my surname, my real surname. Of course I won't. It will be Ty. I won't be using that as my business name. My professional name. Hay's far easier. This is a swords day, cutting out what doesn't serve us. Maria, you've empowered yourself today. High self-guidance for you. Maria. And I'll do Jessica. Good job for empowering yourself. Make love and be firmer. Do what you love. This is like making choices that are better for you, that feel better for you in the moment. Always, always, always. It's the don't people please anymore and get firmer in that. Don't do things for other people anymore. And I'm not saying be like totally, totally selfish, but you're not going to be that. We've got to put ourselves for our feelings first. What's best for us first. It's what's best for everybody. And so, yeah, your higher self is on board with that. It's saying like, now don't go backwards. Now keep on doing good things for yourself. Yeah, putting yourself first. It's good. Doing things that you want to do, doing things that you love. It's better for everyone else in the long term. Anyone that had an unhappy mother knows that. Or father. Right. And now it's time to take a risk with a new understanding. And it feels like this is about what I just said, about putting yourself first and other people's reactions to that. Other people's reactions to that. People can really react to that when you put yourself first, especially when they're used to you not, you putting them first. But it's worth the risk because they get over it. They get over it really fast. And it's good because it's an example for them as well to do the same. It gives them the permission to do it for themselves too, and gets everyone out of that people-pleasing mode. So even though it might feel risky, I feel like it's a short-lived risk. When we take a risk and we've got a fear just before we take the risk, and then afterwards it's poof, it's gone. You can build on the empowerment that you've just had. You can build on that, is what your higher self is saying. So keep on making good decisions for yourself and be kind of determined and firmer and not people-pleasing anymore, is what it is. Jessica, thank you for your donation. What now? It's been a really confusing week regarding your love life. It's causing you to wobble with your intuition. Oh. Love life for Jessica. What now? Well, what now is go for what you really want. Believe in yourself. Believe you can have it. Go for what it is that you want. So get a really firm picture of what it is that you want in your love life. Yeah, so it's been a confusing week regarding your love life. That implicates a lack of clarity to me. It won't be confusing if you know exactly what it is that you want in your love life and then someone shows up and they are that. That's not confusing at all. Can be confusing aspects about it, for sure, but go for what it is that you really want. So form a picture in your mind. You might want to write it down as well. Or do the Healing Path to Your Soulmate class that's on my YouTube channel. That will get you really clear on it too. Take it slowly, says one step at a time. You're growing, you're expanding your vision of what it is that you want and what's good for you. Expecting more for you. Should you be looking for a new job? I haven't eaten anything today. I didn't eat anything for dinner last night either. I've got stomachache at the moment. Just letting it settle down. Should you be looking for a new job? Yes. Why not change everything? New job? Yeah, look for a new job. I feel like it's who you know, not what you know. It's going to flow through you, through a friend. Someone you know. It might not be a friend, it might be an acquaintance. You might hear of something from an acquaintance. Maybe tell people that you're looking for a job. That might be the best thing to do. Arabella, thank you. It costs to change your name on your driver's license. Arabella, higher self-guidance. Just reading the comments. Arabella, it's been a while since we've seen you, Arabella. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Oh, okay. Arabella, strength and courage in what you resist persists. Keep going. Whatever it is that you've been doing, it feels to me like you've been taking a stand in something. And don't back down on that, is what I'm getting from this. Stand strong in it. And don't resist that. Don't resist stepping into your power here. Standing strong in that. Keep being strong is what I'm getting here, Arabella. Yeah, even in the challenges, follow your guidance. It feels just like you're taking a stand to me with this energy. It's challenging, yes, but you'll be so glad that you did. You know those times that we wish we would have stood up for ourselves, and afterwards we think, why didn't I? We regret it. Don't regret this. Keep on going. Keep pushing forward. That's good, isn't it, Timothy? She's going to have to get independence. You see, it's like what the guides have been telling us over and over again about the codependency thing is we don't do them a favor. Because they can't grow, they can't learn, they can't grow. She'd probably feel better about herself once she starts doing all that stuff for herself. It never feels good when we're kind of out of control like that and let someone take over. It's the lazy option, and we think that it feels better, but when she starts doing it for herself, she might think, oh, I can do this, and then she'll feel better about herself. Isn't it the way? I don't know if she's depressed, but I'm kind of feeling that way. Depressed people tend to shift, well, they tend to give the power away, and they don't feel better about themselves. I had a depressed friend here. She's not here anymore, but she would never do anything, hey. Well, she'd drink a lot, but she would never, apply herself. And she was intelligent, and she had a natural propensity to take control over things. So to come up with ideas and start new projects and stuff like that. But she would do it for other people all the time, for bars generally, because she had to think about alcohol. But it was obvious to me, but she was depressed, so she wouldn't do anything. But it was obvious to me that if she just got a job or did, or started a business for herself and funneled her energy into that, she wouldn't have been depressed anymore. And so it's that vicious cycle, eh? But I've seen it a lot is depressed people tend not to do much, and if they did something, it would get them out of depression. I understand the depression stops them from wanting to do something, but if we're not like achieving goals and stuff like that, we don't feel very good for ourselves. And if we're not paying bills and looking after ourselves, we don't feel good about ourselves. Yeah. And how old is she, Timothy? Only just learning how to adult. Oh, guess what? I got a new fat scale, I call it. A scale where we can measure not just our weight, but our fat percent, muscle percent, water percent. It does a lot, in fact. It's got way more than that. It's got visceral fat percent. And anyway, yesterday morning, got me and all my friends on it, and it does your biological age as well, based on it all. I'm 30% fat, so women's very healthy range is 20 to 30, so I'm kind of at the top of that in the very healthy range. Men's is 10 to 20% fat. Mr. Handsome's 20% fat. So we're both like at the top of our the healthy range. My biological age is 41. Yay. Oh wow, 67. Yeah. 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 Wow. So that's good. And he is 38. He's really 45. But his biological age is 38. So we're doing pretty good. But it's good to know those things. So I wonder if I can get younger than that. Back to the tarot. Yeah, my friend had a parent that made her feel worthless. Yeah, I think you're right there. We've also got him, 8 of fire, 8 of wands, communication again. Communication. Transcendence, communication. I wonder if the same message is going to come out in the cards. 8 of fire. There he is, and it's Neptune, this one. No matter what chaos ensues, Neptune stands calmly in the middle of it, in the middle of it all, confident, somehow in control, and rather enjoying the ride. There's a saying about magic being done with smoke and mirrors. Neptune is the master of smoke and mirrors, and most of his magic focuses on the mind. His energy covers the world with a blanket of romance and glamour. Beguiling mists cover the mundane and inspire the mind to dream, or trick it into believing illusions. In this altered state, induced by Neptune's charms, the mind relaxes, logic blurs, and synapses make new connections, allowing a welling up of psychic tendencies and letting go the feelings of compassion, sensitivity, and tolerance. Ha! This is about fooling ourselves. The Eight of Fire the Eight of Fire lulls us into daydreams and fantasies. Logic takes a back seat as our soul craves mystery and illusion. Once the mind is quieted and open, we begin to accept and then embrace the possibility of dreams coming true. And Neptune knows that belief is the first step toward creation. I think there's a message here saying that we're believing something that's true that's not true. Getting caught up in a fantasy is kind of holding us away from what we really hope for. Shadow side of this card represents delusions, deception, and secrecy. The dreams in this case are more like nightmares and often lead to self-destructive behavior. It feels like we might be being persistent with something that's not right for us. Maybe there's incompatibilities or differences, and we need to detox that. It's almost like your mind is playing tricks on you. And if we can relax it and open up to what other thing might be possible, what else might be true, what opposing thing might be true about this, we'll calm down for sure. We'll feel better about it, but we could get on track with our actual hopes, is what I'm getting from this. So I don't know if I'm explaining this right, because I'm feeling what it's trying to say here. I'm feeling that it's saying that we're tenaciously grasping on for something that we believe is true, wanting to make it so, and not realizing that we're actually hurting ourselves in doing that, that it doesn't actually feel good, and it's not really what we want. But we want to be right. We want to be right because we latched onto that belief. And this is saying to let go of that in our minds, be open to a new possibility of something else being true, and then we'll start feeling better, and it will actually lead us to what we're hoping for, what we're truly hoping for. So there is some kind of a negativity there with the devil. And then we've got this. I really like her. She's the maiden of earth. She's got that sense of freedom. That what other card said that? It's like it was the detoxify card saying wild abandon and all of that. It's that energy. We set ourselves free, and then suddenly we've got this light-heartedness about us. Oh no, Penny, I'm so sorry about that. You've been working and taking your power back, Arabelle. Good on you. Yes. Good. I could feel it in your energy. It's good. I like that. Maiden of Earth. Let's read her out. Earth. Maiden of Earth takes a place among the new blossoms of the field. She brings a sense of lightness and gratitude, a joyful appreciation and celebration of everyday blessings. Isn't it beautiful, Christine? And this is how I feel inside. This is me. The energy of this card is how I feel, especially lately. And it's just so good. I don't know. It's like me and my group of friends. We've been training together for like over a year now, every single day. And it's just lately, and it's because of Mr. Handsome, because he is getting so happier now in himself. The group has become more cohesive. We started socializing together, and there's just this raise in energy of the group, which is fantastic. And even my friend, he features in one of the videos coming up. I don't know, it's one of the deeper dives, I think, for the next pick a card read, because he came round to collect me to go and get my bike from the gym. But I've never seen him so happy. I didn't used to like him when I first met him. I didn't like him for the first year that I knew him. He was grumpy. He was kind of surly. And then he changed. It's because he got out of a relationship that he wasn't happy in. And he got happier. Everyone noticed it. People said to me the same thing. What's happened with him? Because I couldn't stand him before, and now he's happy. And he was happy, but you should see him now. Whoa, I wish those people could see him now. Now he's really happy. So it's so good. It's so good. People getting much happier. Very light feeling. I like it. This feels like it's going to fall out my ear today. That's the whole story there. I'm not getting any more of those cards out. We'll get the So Below cards out. Oh. What else do we need to know then? Two of Pentacles. She's happy. She's baking a cake. It's Christine. Or she's making bread, maybe. And the Three of Pentacles. This is me doing my makeup in the morning. I got some new Natasha Denona palettes. Let me show you what I'm wearing today. Just mini ones. They're so good. It's so much easier. This is the one. It is the mini retro palette that I'm wearing today. They're such high quality. It's super, super fast to put it on because they're so easy to work with. I really like it. And it doesn't stay on. I don't need to clean the brushes afterward because it doesn't stay on the brush. It goes on your eyes. It's so good. I had no idea. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. I never realized how far makeup had come. Like the only time I ever played with it was when I was a teenager, and it was really bad then. Like, it wasn't good quality stuff at all, and I wasn't using the best stuff then. Like, the good brushes and good quality makeup is just good. Makes it so much easier. But that's what it reminded me of, because I've got a pot like that full of brushes. She's being creative there. See, Two Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Let's get another one out before I do that. Making choices for ourselves. Getting creative. Feeling amazing. Ace of Chalices, the Ace of Cups. Feeling amazing. Well, it's just getting better and better. So no wonder we've got transcendence. Look at this progression from the Devil to the Ace of Cups. Wow. You think the Four of Wands is going to come out. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Well, I think it's quite obvious what it's saying here, but let me just check in with these. Two of Pentacles. This one. By attuning to the elemental energies, we, like this skilled woman, can work with the flow, balancing many tasks with grace and ending up with lovely creations. Maintaining balance, creating good things. Yay. So when we set our minds free, we're going to have this happiness, this clarity to go with the flow with it. So the Three of Pentacles, after a flurry of activity and perhaps a little or a lot of mess, this woman's hard work and passionate vision have paid off. She has created what she intended and seems very pleased with the result. Manifesting the goal. Ooh. This deck isn't, it seems more like the Tarot, but it isn't really. To the Ace of Cups, feeling incredible because we've manifested a goal. You're moving furniture, cleaning cupboards. Just need to clean those exes out. Don't let them come around. Ace of Cups. A gift of divine love is offered. If it's accepted, the loving energy flows through the recipient, enhancing our life. An opportunity for an emotional experience or growth. New relationship. I actually booked a reading for myself because I want some timelines for myself. Nikki, that comes in here sometimes, she put me on to a reader. I can't remember what her name is. Spiritual something or other. So she hasn't put out any videos for a long time, but she's just started putting some videos out. And she sent me the link for the Taurus ones. I watched it and it was spot on for me. And Nikki said, why don't you book a reading? If you resonate with this stuff, why don't you book a reading with us? So I did straight away. And I booked the slot for today. Well, the 23rd yesterday. So she'll be doing it right now. Or soon. Or maybe it's today. She'll be doing it in the morning. She's American. I know it's imminent, but there's a lack of communication. But this is really good. Hard work paying off. Clarity, going with the flow, making decisions, good decisions, being creative, hard work paying off, and new relationships coming in. Just by changing our minds and being open. By detoxifying something that we've been holding on to tightly. It's a belief, it's an idea that we've had. You're going out of your way to look like a super dag. Super dag. Oh, while you bake, you don't think. That's one of those things for you, is it? Yeah, when I train, I don't think. It's when I exercise for me. I managed to train twice yesterday. I managed to get there when the rain subsided. We've got this group chat now with me and my friends. All of us in a group chat on Facebook. And it's raining. It started raining at like 7:20. It woke me up. We usually start training at about 8 o'clock or shortly after. But it was raining hard. We're all sat at home messaging each other. Going, can't go yet, can't go yet, can't go yet. And then there was a bit of a lull, about 8:20. So I jumped on my bike and I went there. And the same thing happened at 4 o'clock in the afternoon as well. It was still raining, but not as hard. And I managed to get there. Got to keep on functioning, even with this, all the flooding and everything. The river's raging again. It almost stopped. It's raging again. We had so much rain yesterday. Got to live with it though. Get through this monsoon. Oh my God. You called it. You called it. Jamie, you called it. Jamie wins. It's the 4 of Wands. You listen to music. I got some new music too. We played that yesterday morning at training. Everyone loved it. We're all dancing around. Commitment, marriage, firm foundations, 4 of Wands. I want to read it out of that book. You called it, Jamie. The 4 of Wands. Success! You've reached a period of stability after all of your hard work. This may also denote a time for repose or recovery after certain challenges or hardships are finally past. There's much to look forward to, so don't forget to give yourself permission to rest and rejoice. With this outpouring of positive energy, it's also an ideal time to organise celebratory gatherings with family members and loved ones. Again, more. An emergence of peace and happiness is on the horizon. And you understand the process and payoff of working hard toward your goals. You're able to nurture your loving relationships with others and bring wisdom and abundance into the lives of people around you. After everything you've been through, your priorities are crystal clear. Prosperity, peace, completion, stability. Four of Wands, the card of marriage too. But it's the card of marriage because it's about stability. It's about solid foundations. So, good call, Jamie. Let's get some more out. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. Victory. Wow, good cards. It started off like looking a little bit hairy, didn't it? But with the transcendence and everything and this detoxifying unmatched things and incompatibilities and the devil. But now it's getting really good. Ace of Swords and then the Six of Wands. Ace of Swords. Mental clarity. But it's about new beginnings. Ace of Swords indicates a heightened state of spiritual and mental clarity. There you go. It's the emergence of great determination and power in order to reach your goals successfully. You know how I was saying before about depressed people not doing much? And if they did something, they'd start feeling better about themselves. It's got that kind of an energy about it, this. Ace of Swords. It's like once you get on the up and up, then suddenly you're determined and want to take things to the next level. It's the emergence of great determination and power in order to reach your goals successfully. Or you up-level your goals kind of thing and reach for something higher. I expect more. It marks a new beginning, project, plan, or vision. Very often this connects with an accelerated shift in consciousness as you're able to move ahead with wisdom and truth. It may feel as if nothing can stop this progress, regardless of what the future may hold. Now's the time to seize opportunities in order to create new positive changes in your life. A time to stand out on your own against all odds. It's on the up and up. Beginning, prosperity, joy, victory, determination, power. And then we've got the card of victory, Six of Wands. Bringing it home kind of thing. The Six of Wands is when the warrior comes back from war, bringing the prize home and everyone applauds them. Six of Wands, the arrival of positive news. You are victorious and should be proud of your brilliant accomplishments. Your enthusiasm has paid off threefold as you realize your limitless potential. There's nothing you cannot achieve, and others also recognize this is in your strength. And others also recognize this in your strength. Creativity begins with connecting with your higher self. You've learned to harness this and are an inspiration to those around you. This card represents a harmonious state that comes from finding a healthy and comfortable balance in all areas of your life, mind, body, and spirit. Great news, diplomacy, conquest, good fortune, cooperation, popularity, and success. Wow. Yeah, gaining momentum on the up and up and keeping on going. That's the flow. The flow card that it was talking about here. It's good. It's really good. Really positive energy. And not much to detox there. But anyway, that was the full moon that we just had. Like I said, those full moon readings that I did this time, they were pretty gnarly. Sometimes they are. And if they are, they are, If they are, when, because they do the reduced price, new moon readings, the full moon readings, it's got a certain energy, even though it's personal and private one. They've always got a certain energy around them, and these ones are pretty gnarly this last time. Now you want the star card or the sun. Yes. Star card and the sun. The Two Cups. Julia. Hello. Thank you for your donation, Julia. I'll be with you very shortly. On the up and up. Absolutely. Going for much better things. King of Pentacles. Someone else finding the stability. Maybe financial stability. Strength. And the Empress. Ooh, the King of Pentacles and the Empress. Strong. Yeah. Mr. Hanson had a t-shirt on Saturday night and I said strong. Okay, the King of Pentacles, financial stability, the husband material, they are the one that is just solid, just, you can depend on them. So if you apply this same process to someone else in your life, because I always see the kings as someone else in your life, the queens is us, the kings are someone else, whether you're a man or a woman. So someone else has gone through this process too and are getting that stability as a result of it. Especially financial, just like in charge of your life and your space and your money and your stuff, like divorce, just like that. There's a strength there, gained from everything we've been through. It's made us stronger. This process has made us stronger. Okay. Yeah, there's something, I keep on getting that message for me. It's like, well, how come? Well, I was asking this question. I'm not anymore because I really like the progression. It's not bothering me anymore. But while it seemed like it wasn't happening for me, and then it was just a frustrating situation to be in, I was asking, how have I manifested this? Someone that I can't have, someone that I can't be with. Like, what's up with that? Everything else is flowing in my life. How am I manifesting this? And the guys just kept on telling me, kept on coming out in the cards over and over again, that there's a perfection in this. And I can see, yeah, it's making it stronger. It's making us stronger for sure. And it's not just that, it's the whole community around us as well. That was always going to be the worst thing about us getting together, is how the community deal with it, because he should have got divorced ages ago, right? But because he hasn't, and because now we're kind of together, even though we're not yet, it's good that we're really cohesive in our community now, because at least they're all going to be on our side, you know what I mean? Because they've been with us. So, yeah. I get this strength, why that strength card is there. So there's a strength here, and the Empress, of course, is the divine feminine, the goddess. There's a strength of the progression here. There's a strength in it. I think they're talking about relationships here. So, Julia, let's get to you. Julia, what guidance does Spirit have for you? What have you got for Julia? About your work. The warmth card is about your heart being open in your work. I'm not getting that it is, and I'm not getting that you need to force it open either. I used to do that. I used to be around. I used to be like around people that weren't good for me, in places that weren't good for me, in environments that weren't good for me, and then try and force my heart open, and that's not ideal, because that's missing our guidance when we do that. When we feel our heart closing down, we should use that as guidance, like, oh, this place isn't good for me. It's like the inner child saying, I don't like it here, mum, I don't like it here, mum. And we should go, well, suck it. We don't go, well, suck it up and stay there and open your heart and just be nice to the kid. Although we might do this, we might do that sometime as parents, but that's not very nurturing, is it? It's like, okay, we'll go then. We'll go somewhere where our heart naturally opens up. That's what I'm getting for you. Julia, what kind of work you're in? Because it doesn't feel warm and fuzzy to me. And your higher self wants you to be working at something or in the environment and around people that make you want to open your heart naturally, that make you feel the warm and fuzzies. So I do feel like a change. We've got this big restructure at the moment of relationships. Yeah, why is so much divorce around at the moment? But of people, like, of a restructure of the universe saying, you're not with the right person there, quit that. You're not in the right job there, quit that. That kind of thing. So don't worry about it. So you might be keeping yourself there because you're worried about not finding something else. You know, might be a muggle mind going, just thinking that the world is a logical place. It's not. There's magic. Your higher self supports you more in finding what is good for you than putting up with it and the logical choices that you make. Does that make sense? When you're following your heart and all of that, you get more support. You get more in the flow when you do that. The universe doesn't support us that much in our logical deductions of, oh, I need to do this because I'm worried about this. We don't get the support with that because it doesn't agree with us. So, more depth of experience for you, especially around your work. And it feels like, to me, it's just your work. Doing this in your work is just the start of it, and it's going to ripple out to the rest of your life as well. Sometimes it's easier to change our vibration with our work first because it's the least emotive. It's the thing that we spend the most time doing, and it's the least emotive part of our lives. Yeah? So if we try and change our energy in our romantic relationships or with our family relationships or whatever, it's more difficult because we've got more attachments there and stuff. But our work, it's more kind of cut and dry. And we spend a lot of time doing it. So change your energy in that and it changes the rest of your life. You can have a deeper experience if you follow your heart, is what this is saying, rather than trying to open your heart up in and around and doing things that aren't conducive to that. So listen to your higher self. No, listen to your inner child that is going, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't like her. I don't like him. Your inner child inside your heart it knows that you're not happy, which is why it's closing down. Trust your inner child, makes really good decisions, and go with that. And know that if you go with that, you will be more supported by the universe. It'll flow much better. So no need to worry. There you go. Straight shooting for Julia there. Oh, Spiritual Escapades, that's what she's called. Check her out, YouTube channel, Spiritual Escapades. Taurus is spot on for me, for sure. I think she just did some November readings and a love read as well. Both of them are spot on for me. I'll let you know how private readings are. Booked a 1 hour video read. Maybe I'll get to watch that tonight before bed. Okay, back to the tarot. What else? We've got very good energies here. What can we find out here? I want to go more into the letting go thing. Tell us more about the letting go thing. You know, this first part, the thing that we need to transcend, the beliefs that we're letting go of. Let's find out more about that. Why is my stomach hurting so much? Because I've not eaten. Because I've not eaten? I think that I've not eaten because my stomach's hurting. Maybe I've got a parasite or something from the barbecue. Shouldn't have eaten that prawn that fell on the floor. Need to find out where they got those oysters from. So good. I love oysters. Does anyone else love oysters? Yum. Opening the mind. Yeah, that's what I was getting before. Is we've just got to open our mind. It's not like we have to deal with I've already said this, it's just reminding me. It's not like we have to deal with the negativity. We just have to open our mind, as in, well, maybe something else is true. It's just easing up on that grip of that belief. Well, let's see if something else is true. As soon as we open our mind like that, I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas, is what it says here. We just have to open our minds that something else could be true. Something else could be true. Yeah. Something else could be true. Anything else we need to know about that? It's backing up this strength card. I'll show you. Yeah. Rewiring the nervous system, but it's what's on the back of this card that's the most important thing. I find strength. Excuse me. I find strength in surviving my traumas. We've been through it for a reason. When we survive those traumas, it makes us stronger, and it makes what's coming stronger as well. Whatever we're locking in, we chose it. Wow, we chose it all. Isn't that wild? Sometimes it's like, wow, I chose all the trauma that I've been through in my life for good reason. It's got me to the point I'm at now. I get that. But what was my higher self thinking? Isn't there an easier path? He's fixing the shower. I wonder if you can see him. Let's tip the thing over. Oh no, wrong camera. Oh, what have I done? I thought I could turn this camera on. It's too bright out there. You can't see him, he's behind. Oh, you can. He's got a red t-shirt on there. He's fixing the shower. Let's sort this camera out now. Not too bad. There we go. It seems a bit wobbly. Hang on. No, it's good. Creativity. Unlocking our creativity. Why did you sign up for it all? We're going to be pleased we did, I'm sure. I don't know. There's something more coming. There's something bigger coming. I can feel it. Especially with these twin flame relationships once they're together. Once we can get through all of this and actually get together. There's something more coming from that. So, creativity maybe. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. It's so interesting because Mr. Handsome, he's into politics. He's got some interesting ideas. Not utopian, but he's got interesting ideas, and I always knew that I'd be with a leader. But I'm interested in that. I'm interested in if, like the guides have said, that you come together to do a certain, job together kind of thing. Leading something together as a couple. That's an interesting combination of the Empress, like the wisdom paired together with the leadership kind of thing. It's very interesting. Anyway, new stuff coming from it, being created from it, being born from it. Surely not a baby. I don't know. So he was hanging with a baby on the other day. Obviously loves babies. I just thought I was going to have another baby. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Gabe. Hello, Gabe. Okay, should be back. Am I back? We had a power cut, only a fraction, but it was enough to switch my Mac off. Should be back now. Let me know if I'm back. So we got money from Gabe and from Mandy. I'm back. Awesome. Gabe. General guidance for Gabe. Maybe the power switched over. I don't know. Sometimes they don't flick it over fast enough from government power to generator power or generator power to government power. I don't know what they're doing. You broke it. I said your name and you broke the electricity. Powerful like that game. Gabe, time alone, judgment separates. Don't judge your time alone. It's not a wrongness of you. How many of us have got that, you know? It's like, what's wrong with you? You can't find a partner. Family do that to us sometimes, don't they? Still single. You're still single, Gabe. What's wrong with you? That kind of thing, you know? And stop doing that to yourself. Nothing wrong with us. We're made for much better. Remember what the guides keep on saying. We're made for much better than this. We might look around us and see people together and think, how come we don't have that? Like the guides say, because you don't want that. That you already turned down that stuff. It's not that good. And so, yes, it's about relationships for you, Gabe, and being okay about being alone for now. Detachment and peace, like seriously being okay about being alone right now, being at peace with being single, being at peace with being alone, enjoying it. It's the self-love thing where you really enjoy your time alone. And then it gets to the point where someone comes into your life and you're like, damn, can I fit you in? I'm not sure. You know, it's what I was thinking. Because my life is so full. And then he comes along and it's like, it was good because he fits in because he trains with me and so all of that. But I'm up early in the morning doing this, and by the time I finish training and I get back and have my shower and then eat, cook something and eat, I'm in bed really early. And it's like, well, how can I have a relationship when I don't have the evenings? But now I've started socializing. Started occasionally doing things in the evening, which is nice. Oh no. Son fell off his bike, broke his wrist. Ouch. You don't mind your time alone, but this is saying like really, really enjoy it, I think. Sometimes we don't want to do that, right? Because you get into the point where I'm at now, where I was thinking, how can I possibly fit it in? It's like my friends were saying as well when we were in lockdown, when nothing was open. Everyone was going to bed so early. It's like, well, when things open up, are we even going to be able to like stay up at night? Because we've all turned into like grannies, going to bed early. So sometimes we might be not getting into that whole really, really enjoying it because we think, I need to at least stay prepared to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Be prepared for that. But this is saying that you don't need to be. Yeah. Detach from it. Detach from it. The love life stuff. Easier said than done. There's something about judgment now, though, about being alone. So is that family stuff? Who is it that's saying to you about that? I know friends would say, my friends now don't ever say it to me. Don't even point out that I'm single. But I've had other friends that do and want to match me up and always want to talk about me in relationships. Why don't you go out with this person? Why don't you go out with that person? Why? Why would I? Hi, Lars. Oh, thank you, Lars. Welcome. Come to our Facebook group. Let's find the link to it again. Now everything's reset itself because I had a power cut. Here it is. Anyone, join our Facebook group. Yeah, men are big babies, remember? So yeah, just watch out for that judgment thing. It could be coming from someone else there, and you might be taking it on, like feeling bad for being single and how it's affecting your family or how it's affecting your friends. Those ones that want you to be with someone because you're making them feel uncomfortable. You know, Mandy, high self guidance for you. Thanks for your donation, guys. Mandy. Writing. I feel like writing keeps on coming out for you, does it? Have a good time and write. Like for the sake of it. For the hell of it. Write something. Not for seriousness. For enjoyment. Let's find out something else. You still keep quiet in criticism. Okay. You know how with all this progression here, I wanted to go focus back on what we need to transcend and the problems and stuff. And then the card that came out was open a mind. It's like, no, you can just let it go. You can just open your mind and see what else is possible now. We don't need to focus on the gnarly stuff. Writing, I don't know, you're thinking about writing a book or something. This is saying, like, don't do it with your critical mind. Don't try and appeal to the logical people. Or this could be about journaling as well for yourself. Don't always go to the gnarly stuff. The stuff that you need to heal or the criticism and the things that you don't like. More, yeah, focus on the good time stuff, what you really enjoy. Sometimes we just need to turn our energy around like that and not be so negative, focus on the positive things, talk about that more, write about that more. It can be tempting. What I've noticed is with my friends is we do tell each other about the stuff that we've got going on, especially in our bodies, like, yeah, our challenges and stuff with our bodies of what's going on. We'll share that stuff, and that can sometimes go a little bit too far and get really negative. We don't tend to share the other stuff in our personal life until we get really drunk, and then someone did share some of that with me on Saturday night. But it's mostly positive talk. But sometimes we can get together with our friends and it can be all, what's going wrong, what doesn't feel good, all of that. There's something in this writing now. I'm just getting that message of if you want to write something, but it could be journaling, but it could be writing a book or something. Don't do it with your logical mind, especially focusing on the stuff that you don't like or things that you need to transcend or about healing or anything like that. Have it be more about the good stuff. It's more about your energy than anything else. Your life is your own, don't forget. It's a weird thing, especially being in the healing world. People say, oh, why don't you write a book about that? And, about things that I've been through. And it's like, well, because I don't want to go back there. I don't want to do that to myself. I'm not there anymore. I've moved past it. It's like, well, yeah, then you can really help people. It's like, well, it's not going to help me to go back there. I love myself too much to go back there and write about that shit that I've been through now. I've written about it already when I was going through it, when I was healing it. I'm not going back there again. If I write something now, it's going to be from here on forward kind of thing. And I haven't been inspired to write a book for ages. When was the last one? About 6 years ago. I think, and that was the Having It All book. And that was way more positive than my previous books before. It's like when I was massaging that guitarist from The Cure, and I asked what they'd been doing lately, and he said nothing because we're happy now. It's like that. Claire, you're going to write another book? No, I'm happy now. You're going to make some more music, The Cure? Nope, we're too happy. All of that stuff comes from angst. That creativity, yeah. Ooh, what creativity can be born from not angst? Good things, right? Good things. You have a bad habit of negative memories. Yeah, journaling then. Write it down. It will lock it in. I was seeing like first thing in the morning and last thing at night as well. You might want to journal at night before you go to sleep and maybe add to it in the morning if you get something through dreams. You make light of stuff. Yeah. Funny. My friends ask me like how when everyone else is talking like another language all the time, not all the time, most of the time, how do you deal with that? And I'm like, well, I understand some of it, but the bits that I don't understand, I get because it's what I would have said. Like I get the jokes because it's what I would have said in that situation too. It's the same joke that anyone would make, you know, that's got that similar sense of humor in that situation. So you don't need to understand the words on either language to get that. So there you go, Mandy. Right. I want to get some of these out now. Look at me. Like, I want to get to the gnarly stuff. These have got some the darker stuff in there. I want to go there. If anyone else wants a mini read, get in fast because I'm going to be out of here soon. I think I need to eat something. I need to break the fast. I did eat a lot in that barbecue on Monday night then. Maybe my body just doesn't need it. We've got the nectar, the good stuff. They're just going to give us positive cards from this deck. The nectar, gnosis, deep inner knowing about something. It's that question. We've got a deep inner knowing of something. Does that manifest it coming true? Or is it a prediction thing? Do we know because it's about to come true? Which is it? Which is it, guides? It's a bit of both. Time doesn't exist. Both are true. This and that are true at the same time. There's a deep knowing about something, and it's about the good stuff, the nectar. Oh, the storm. There's a storm to go through first. Why? Because of strength, because we need to gain strength from it. Here. It's a positive reading though. I mean, it's a positive reading. It's telling us that there's just slight beliefs that we've got that are hindering us, but it's nothing major, and all we need to do is just like be open to other possibilities in our minds. Just be open to other possibilities of being true. That's all we need to do. That's all. I'm going to get another love story card out. They're not in that box, they're here. Because we had that unmatched energy, differences. Unmatched. Differences. But they are the same. Both burnt matches. They're not different, really. Anyway, let's get another one out. No, you didn't come out. I pulled you out. It's a really nice card. It's nice and slippy. Not big on seafood. I love it. I eat a lot of it. Salmon. A lot of salmon. Freedom is the card that's come out. Freedom, setting ourselves free from things. I'll read it out of the book. The love story book. Uncaged. Oh, I forgot those blank cards are in there. Freedom. Being able to remember your dreams. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Not drinking helps. I need to get more sleep. Lately it's been hard to get to sleep. Freedom. Freedom in a relationship means being able to spend time apart and not having to check in or needing permission from your partner to do things all the time. This card can signify taking trips and traveling as well. It can also indicate that a person is single or wants to leave their current relationship. One reason so many people have a fear of commitment is because they fear losing their sense of freedom. A healthy relationship offers that sense of freedom while still being in a committed relationship. This can be going on trips without each other, spending occasional time with friends and family without your partner. Yeah, I don't want one of those relationships again where we're just with each other all the time. I've had those trauma bonding relationships. I don't want that this time. I've got too much to do that I enjoy. I don't want him around for all of that. And he needs to go and do his stuff too. His bestie mate was his birthday yesterday. I didn't realise he was another. Oh no, it's not Scorpio. It's Sag. It also means that you can dress how you like. Choose who to spend time with or take time away just because you feel like it. Yeah. You get to do the things you love and not feel like you're losing yourself and the things that are important to you. My marriage wasn't like that. He didn't like me doing stuff that I enjoyed. He didn't like me going out with my friends and stuff. Yeah. He wanted to cage me. I had to get away from him. You get to do the things you love and not feel like you're losing yourself and the things that are important to you. Being in a committed relationship should still give us a space that we need to grow as individuals. There's that too. It's time to free yourself from relationships that no longer serve you. Or establish healthy boundaries to reinforce your sense of freedom. Yes. Do you feel free or trapped in your current relationship? Free. Do you have the freedom to come and go as you please? Yes. Can I ask for what I need without feeling bad? No. Not right now. No. Because he's got other commitments. Have I established healthy boundaries in my relationship? Yes. If you're not happy in a relationship, why are you staying in it? Good question. Upright. Freedom, independence, spending time apart, taking a trip or a vacation, expansion, release, healthy boundaries. The Gnosis card. Time not existing at all. Never mind it being linear, but yeah, it's hard to get our heads around that stuff. Anyway, we're headed toward freedom in relationships here, which is good. It's a good thing. Jessica, thanks for your donation. You got another question? Didn't I do you before? Oh, my stomach hurts. Let's stick around for Jessica. I probably just need to eat, not just drink coffee. Journal your dreams immediately after you wake up. Look for patterns. Binaural beats. I sleep terribly if I listen to binaural beats. Set the intention before bed that you'll remember your dreams. That's a good one. Can I get more clarification on this relationship? So much guidance that I need to be patient, but now it seems like I'm supposed to be moving on. Are you moving on right now? Yeah, let's get some clarity. Clarity for Jessica. Jessica, should she be moving on right now? What's the best thing to do here? No, not moving on. More to learn. Give us some information on that. Yeah, that's what I was feeling, is that there's more to learn in this situation. So it's flowing, even though it might not feel like it's flowing. But what is flowing is you're getting the pieces, you're getting the clues right now. It's more about the inner work at the moment for you, the go within. But you're getting the clues in this situation. That's why it's not time to give it up yet. Sometimes we need to persist with something to get those clues about ourselves so we can free ourselves of something and apply it to the next relationship, maybe. But if we are quick to run away kind of thing and get out of something, well, we might need to get into exactly the same relationship because we didn't stay in there long enough to learn the lessons. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm getting from this, is it's flowing nicely, but on the surface of it might not feel like that because it's all about the inner work. Doesn't coffee make my tummy hurt more? I don't know. I don't often have hurty tummy, but it was hurting when I woke up, and it's hurting the same now. But like I said, I didn't eat last night. I didn't eat since yesterday lunchtime, which was omelette. Oh, it was yummy. Be vulnerable and accept the unexpected. Okay, so you're in a vulnerable place at the moment. You're not feeling in control of it. It's like you want that decisive, just higher self, just tell me to move on, and then I can move on with this. I get that, but yeah, you don't have it. You don't have all the information yet. You've still got more, and so there's more to this story. There's more to this story, and it's all about you finding out more about yourself. Stay in it at the moment. Stay in this story at the moment is what I'm getting from that, and keep on doing that inner work. Keep on, maybe journal about it, of what's going on inside of you, the battle that you've got going on inside of you at the moment. Jessica might help you to do that. The clues are in this relationship. Yeah. See, you already got the guidance there in yourself. No, it's not over yet, but it's good to get that validation, isn't it, from a reading, because sometimes it's because we're fooling ourselves, like these cards are saying. How do we find out? Are we fooling ourselves? Are we being delusional? Or is it our guidance saying, no, hang on in there? It's tricky, isn't it? It hurts. Okay, well, there we go. Thank you, everyone, for being involved. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for your support of my channel. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Come along and be part of our Facebook group, which I changed now. It's called Psychic Cafe Club now. There it is. There's the link to it in the live chat. Come along there. Have a good day, everybody. And let's do this all over again on Friday, my Friday, in 2 days' time. I will be making more videos today, of course. I've already got one lined up for tomorrow night. That is a how they're feeling about you. That pick a card read is going to come out tomorrow. Oh, today's pick a card that I will be recording will be what's coming up in the next 7 days, what to expect in the next 7 days. That's what I'm doing today. So, yeah, have a good one. Let's do this all over again Friday. Thanks for all your donations. Bye.